It's time for Learning with Loretta!
Hi everybody, boys and girls, and mums and dads too. Welcome to Loretta's World, a child's world of imagination. Well, I hope you bring your imagination with you, because I brought mine. We're going to read a story, Brava Bella and the Pink Snow. And here's a picture of Bella. Isn't she just pretty? What a pretty girl, right, with a pink beret on her head. Well, here comes the story. Who is Bella? Brava Bella, from Italy she came, an imaginative child with her own special name. No matter what problems would appear to arise, she'd solve them all with creative surprise. On a crisp afternoon in class one day, Bella stared at the sky, cold and grey. The window was dirty and she wiped the pane clean and peered through the glass at the cold, wintry scene. And here's a picture of Bella sitting at her school desk, looking out at the window. "May I have your attention?" the teacher did shout. "Since we must stay indoors, you won't run about. Sit quiet in your seats, do exactly as told. Don't dare disobey, or you know I will scold." And here's a picture of her teacher. She looks quite mean, doesn't she? I think so. "Take your crayons and papers and heed my advice. I want pictures of trees covered with ice. Behind the school, a hill white and bare. If you wish, you may draw a snowman there. Paint children with mittens to keep their hands warm and dark monster clouds for a cold winter storm. Be certain to show the weather just right. No sunshine, please, and the snow quite white. You have all afternoon. No need to rush. I insist upon silence or else I'll say hush. When you finish your work, make your desk quite neat. Bring your work to my table and return to your seat." And here's another picture of her teacher telling the children what to do, still looking rather mean. In her mind, she saw storm clouds with no sun in sight. How boring, she thought, everything white. The snow, the hill, the trees, the school. I've a good idea to break teacher's rule. In an instant she knew how her picture should be, not dull and grey for all to see. A winter scene to make the class blink. Instead of white snow, she would paint it all pink. And here's a picture of Bella sitting with her crayon, starting to paint it all pink. I wonder what the teacher's going to say to that. Pink school, pink hills, and a pink winter storm. Pink mittens on children to keep their hands warm. Pink ice on the trees like pink mistletoe. But most special was the pretty pink snow. When her painting was finished, she was happy and gay. What a beautiful picture she'd painted today. Toward her teacher she ran with a smile and placed her picture on the huge white pile. Teacher would smile, of that she was sure, and she signed her name with a pink signature. She returned to her seat and hummed a song. A shrill voice boomed loud and strong. "Bella, come here. How dare you?" she said. "Take the paints that I gave you and mix white with red. My orders weren't followed, not a single thing's right. You were told quite clearly to paint the snow white. Why you disobeyed, I simply can't think. Who ever heard of snow so pink?" Her classmates laughed to see Bella in trouble. They thought that would burst her silly pink bubble. Not very nice classmates, right? Poor little Bella, she couldn't understand. She thought her painting to be ever so grand. She bit her lip and started to cry. How hard she tried to satisfy. Her teacher didn't really know what to do and angrily ripped her painting in two. She told Bella her parents she would call that night and insist she redo her picture quite white. This is a picture of her angry teacher ripping the painting in two. Oh, wasn't that the worst thing she could possibly do? Oh dear. Bella ran home and climbed into bed, saddened by all her cruel teacher had said. And here's a picture of Bella running home. Gosh, she must have felt so upset she ran ever so quickly. Her parents hugged her, but she sobbed for hours. If only she thought I had magical powers. Long after her family had fallen asleep, she dried her eyes, no more would she weep. Here's a picture of her parents, her mummy and daddy, trying to hug her better because she was so upset. But of course, she doesn't stay upset for very long, does she? Food colour she grabbed from the tall kitchen shelf. Her problem, she decided, to solve by herself. She hurried back to school later that night and laughed as she trod in the snow so white. And here's a picture of Bella looking very happy. She's taken red colouring from the shelf in the kitchen. What is she going to do with it? Let's find out. She spilled the red drops all over the ground. The snowmen didn't even make a sound, and without hesitation and quick as a wink, she turned with that lovely white snow pink. The trees, the hill, the snowmen full grown were perfectly pink. She'd done it alone. She quickly went home and fell soundly asleep. Her lovely pink snow till the morning would keep. And here's a lovely picture of Bella. She's taken the red colouring and she's changed it with the white snow and she's made it pink. Isn't that a clever idea? Wow, what an imagination she's got. Now let's see what happens. The next day in class, Bella sat still. Her teacher, she thought, appeared quite ill. Was this your work, Bella? Pink snow everywhere, and through the glass windows the class did stare. And here's her teacher looking out at the window with her classmates. What do you think they're seeing? It certainly isn't white snow, is it? They rushed out the door in sheer delight, for the snow on the hill was no longer white. They lifted their heads toward the sky and were simply amazed by the sight way up high. From the clouds fell snow, so different than before. The children were screaming, more and more. Delicate flakes fell fast all aground. Pink, pink snow on the pink, pink ground. The teacher, shocked at how the class felt, secretly wished for the pink snow to melt. She marched outside, her angry face red, as the bright pink snow plopped on her head. How the class laughed at the teacher's despair, but Bella was cheered as she sat in her chair. Winter, once white as pure sugar cane, would never be quite the same again. And here's a picture of the teacher, still looking quite angry, and the children having lots of fun with the pink snow. She thought as she looked up with wonder, how about ink blobs for the colour of thunder, and golden lightning like sparkling champagne? But first she would change the colour of rain. And here's Bella once again, thinking about changing the colour of rain. Now, if you had to change the colour of snow, I wonder what colours you would choose. Perhaps you could let Bella have some ideas. What do you think? Hi, it's me again. If you like the story, and I know I did, I loved it, make sure to click like, subscribe and hit that bell and turn it on all so that you can see all the stories and hear all the songs that I'm going to make on YouTube. You won't want to miss them. Scroll down if you want to get your very own copy of the book and just click on the link so you can have Bella for always. Don't forget to leave your comments as to what colour snow or rain you would like to have. You can tell Bella what to do, and you never know, I may use your idea in my very next story. Bye.